Brilliance Audio.
Something Bad Wrong by Eryk Pruitt. Performed by Khristine Hvam, Aaron Shedlock, Patrick Lawlor, George Newbern, Chris Ruen, and David Vries. When we first began investigating the late Castor Christmas Eve murders of 1971, it was easy for us to become mesmerized by what few sensational aspects were available to the public. Such lack of detail often serves as an aphrodisiac for true crime junkies like myself. Newspapers reported that on December 24th, 1971, Linda Harris and Stephen Hicks vanished after attending a small gathering with colleagues and friends, only to be discovered 2 weeks later. For nearly 50 years, their killer, or killers, has never been identified. It would be easy for us to describe for you, in lurid detail and living color, the gory nature of the crime scene photos or the autopsy reports. Even easier to relay 4 decades of rumor and conjecture than parse them down until they are accepted as fact or discarded. Since nothing has ever been documented to the public about this case, anything we produce could be declared complete and substantive. But it will never be complete. No matter how many original or current investigators we interview, no matter how many stories from family members or friends of the victims we record, and no matter how many suspects we name, this story will always be missing 2 vital ingredients: the victims. Linda Harris and Stephen Hicks are unable to tell their story. Their lives were brutally cut short nearly 50 years ago, and we will never know if their love would have endured. Would they have broken up during college, as so many young lovers often do? Or would they have grown up to be married, have children, and perhaps even grandchildren? Instead, all we have are stories, the accounts from those closest to them, their friends and family, or those who ruthlessly pursued their killer. The surviving original detectives who worked the case back in 1972, and those who still ruthlessly track their killer today. We also have 3 suspects who were never ruled out and who will be publicly identified for the first time in this podcast. Throughout our investigation, we came to realize that these people, the victims, their families, the investigators, are not simply characters in a story. And this is not simply a story. 50 years is a lifetime, and for many is how long this murder has been left unsolved. What we present is the story of the people who have lived that lifetime, as well as those who did not. This is the story of the lives touched by the murders of Linda Harris and Stephen Hicks.